Welcome to our YouTube video exploring the fascinating world of elephants. In this episode, we will delve into the extraordinary lives of these majestic creatures, uncovering their incredible adaptations, unique behaviors, and the conservation challenges they face. Get ready to embark on an awe-inspiring journey into the realm of elephants as we discover the secrets of their natural history and their importance in maintaining the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Elephants are the largest land animals in existence today. There are three recognized extant species: African bush elephant, African forest elephant, Asian elephant. These species are the only survivors of Elephantidae and Proboscis. Species diversity of the order was greater in the Pleistocene, but most of the species later became extinct. Elephants have a long trunk called a trunk, tusks, large earlobes, strong legs, and tough, delicate skin. The torso performs multiple functions such as breathing, carrying food and water to the mouth, and grasping objects. Tusks derived from incisors function as both weapons and tools. Protruding ear flaps help regulate body temperature and aid communication. African elephants have large ears and concave backs, while Asian elephants have small ears and convex or straight backs. Elephants inhabit sub-Saharan Africa, South Asia, and Southeast Asia in a variety of habitats, including savannas, forests, deserts, and swamps. They are herbivores and tend to stay near accessible water sources. As a major species, elephants have a significant impact on the environment. Their social structure follows a divide and merge pattern, with multiple family groups coming together for socialization. Female elephants, so-called cows, form family groups consisting of a female and a calf or several related females and offspring. The oldest cow assumes the role of head of the family and leads the herd. When male elephants and bulls reach puberty, they may leave the family herd and live alone or mate with other males. They interact with groups of females primarily during mating. Bulls go through a must phase characterized by elevated testosterone levels and aggression to establish dominance and reproductive success. Calves receive primary care and care within the family group and are dependent on their mothers for up to 3 years. Elephants can live up to 70 years in the wild. They communicate through touch, sight, smell, and sound, including long-range infrasound and seismic signals. Their intelligence is comparable to that of primates and whales, and they display confidence and compassion for dying and deceased conspecifics. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN), the African bush elephant and the Asian elephant are classified as endangered, and the African forest elephant is endangered. The ivory trade poses a significant threat to elephant populations that are poached for their tusks. Habitat destruction and conflicts with local communities are also challenges facing elephants in the wild. In Asia, elephants are used as working animals. Once used in warfare, it is now controversially displayed in zoos and used as circus entertainment. Elephants occupy an iconic place in human culture and feature prominently in art, folklore, religion, literature, and popular culture. Etymology: the word elephant comes from the Greek elephas and the Latin elephantus. These terms are derived from the Sanskrit word ibba or ibhas, which means elephant. The etymology of the word reflects an early connection between ancient civilizations and their encounters with these amazing creatures. Greek and Latin terms have also been influenced by other languages and cultures, and different regions have different names for elephants. In many languages, the word for elephant bears similarities to its Greek and Latin roots. The diverse cultural and linguistic history of elephants is evident from the variety of names and references to these animals that have appeared in different societies throughout history. The etymology of the word elephant gives us insight into the age-old fascination and interaction between humans and these wonderful creatures. Taxonomy: elephants are classified in the family Elephantidae and belong to the order Crania. The family elephant includes 3 existing species of his: African bush elephant, Loxodonta africana; African forest elephant, Loxodonta cyclotis; Asian elephant, Elephas maximus. These species are further divided into several subspecies based on different physical characteristics and geographical distribution. For example, the African elephant has 2 recognized subspecies: savanna elephant and forest elephant. Elephant taxonomies have been revised over time as new research and genetic studies have provided greater insight into the elephant's evolutionary history. The recognition of the African forest elephant as a separate species from the African bush elephant is a notable example of recent taxonomic updates. Understanding elephant taxonomy is important for conservation efforts and the development of effective management strategies. By studying the genetic and evolutionary relationships between different elephant populations, scientists can gain valuable insight into the conservation status of elephants and the need for targeted conservation measures to protect these magnificent animals. Can be implemented. Anatomy: elephants have unique anatomical features that contribute to their impressive presence. They have large, stout bodies, with males generally being larger than females. Their skin is thick and gray and protects them from the sun and insects. One of the elephant's most notable features is its long snout, which serves as both a snout and an elongated upper lip. The trunk is a versatile tool that elephants use for a variety of tasks, including grasping, drinking, and tactile and audible communication. Elephants also have tusks, which are elongated in sizes. Both male and female elephants may have tusks, and male and female elephants tend to have larger, more prominent tusks. Tusks are used for activities such as digging for water, removing bark from trees, and defense. This amazing creature has large fan-like ears that help it regulate its body temperature. When an elephant flaps its ears, it cools its body and disperses excess heat. In terms of internal anatomy, elephants have a complex digestive system that can efficiently extract nutrients from the plants they eat. They have special teeth, so-called molars, which continue to grow throughout their lives to compensate for wear and tear. Understanding the unique anatomy of elephants is critical to understanding their behavior, adaptations, and overall physiology. These physical traits have evolved over time to prepare elephants for the wild environment and survival. Natural history. The natural history of elephants includes various aspects of elephant biology, behavior, and ecological role. Elephants are primarily herbivores and eat a variety of plants such as grasses, leaves, bark, and fruits. Their special teeth continue to grow to accommodate their demanding diet. These mammals usually live in social groups led by a patriarch, usually the oldest and most experienced female. Group structures consist of related females and their offspring, forming a cohesive and cooperative being. Male elephants live mostly alone or form temporary communities with other males. Elephants have a well-developed communication system including vocalizations, body language, and vibrations. They can make a variety of sounds, including trumpets, rumblings, and roars, to convey information or express emotions. These animals are known for their intelligence, memory, and emotional abilities. They exhibit complex behaviors such as problem-solving, tool use, and mourning rituals. Elephants have been observed to show empathy and compassion for other individuals, both within their own herd and for individuals of other species. From an ecological role perspective, elephants play an important role in the formation and maintenance of habitats. Their feeding habits and behavioral patterns directly influence vegetation structure and seed dispersal, which in turn influences the diversity and health of the ecosystems in which they live. The natural history of elephants is the subject of ongoing scientific research and conservation efforts. Understanding their behavior, ecological interactions, and need for protection is critical to the long-term survival and well-being of these remarkable creatures. Conservation. Conservation efforts are essential to the protection and conservation of elephants, as they face many threats. Habitat loss is a major concern as human activities such as deforestation and agricultural expansion encroach on their natural habitat. This habitat loss limits their movement and access to food and water. Ivory poaching remains a major threat to elephants, especially in Africa. The illegal ivory trade fuels poaching and leads to the loss of large numbers of elephants each year. Stringent regulations, international bans, and anti-poaching efforts have been put in place to address this problem and reduce demand for ivory. Conflicts between humans and animals are another challenge for elephant conservation. As human populations grow, elephants' contact with farmlands and settlements can spark conflict, damage crops, and threaten human life. Implementing measures such as elephant fences and developing sustainable practices can help mitigate these conflicts. Conservation groups and governments work together to protect elephants, establishing sanctuaries and national parks, conducting anti-poaching patrols, and supporting conservation efforts in local communities. The aim of these measures is to ensure the long-term survival and habitat protection of elephants. Education and awareness programs play an important role in promoting elephant conservation. By raising public awareness of the importance of protecting these majestic animals and their habitats, local communities can actively participate in conservation efforts and support sustainable practices. Elephant conservation efforts are essential not only for the survival of the species, but also for maintaining a healthy ecosystem. By protecting elephants, we contribute to preserving biodiversity and the ecological balance of the planet as a whole. As we conclude this exploration of elephants, let us remember the urgent need for their conservation. By spreading awareness, supporting conservation organizations, and making sustainable choices, we can ensure a brighter future for these magnificent creatures. Together, let's stand as advocates for their protection, preserving their habitats and securing their rightful place on our planet. Join us in safeguarding elephants for generations to come. Thank you for watching, and remember to share this video to inspire others to join the cause. Together, we can make a difference.